Well, my name's Sue Boshell and I'm the read writing manager at my school and literacy lead. I'm a school in Northampton, Spring Lane Primary School, and we have 270 on roll at the moment. We're a growing school. We have 2 form entry from reception going through to year 1 and year 2 from this year. We also have a nursery school attached to us. The catchment area is in a very deprived area, one of the most deprived areas of the town. We're currently 68% EAL, and that's growing over the last few years. Particularly that has grown and had quite an impact in the school, particularly Eastern Europeans. We have a huge amount of Somali children that are in the school. Free school meals is also very high. We also have very high mobility, particularly at Key Stage 2, where their children, we have the equivalent of a class coming in and a class going out within a year. The training was actually really good fun. We really enjoyed it and got a huge amount from it. And I think initially we were perhaps a little bit apprehensive because it was a whole new lifestyle, if you like. But we really took it to heart. Everyone in the school was trained from year 1 to year 6, TAs, everybody was involved. We found that the trainer was really very knowledgeable. We looked at our own levels and what we understood of the alphabetic system, and it really made us think about why it's so difficult for children to learn to read. We have a school where literacy levels are probably quite low outside of the school, and it really showed us how we could support our children and our parents in bringing those levels up. We have development days once a year. We also make sure that I have a contact with Davina, who's our consultant, and she will come in and I can phone her and she's at the end of a line if I need her support. We make sure that we keep on top of our training. If we have new staff come in, we send them to essential training, and we'll also have our TAs trained as well. It's had a huge impact because we're all very consistent. Everybody knows exactly what's expected, what the expectations are. We know how to deliver it, and because it's not prescriptive, but it's all very structured for you. But everyone is still allowed to bring their own creativity to the programme. I think that's what we really like about it. And so you can go into all of the lessons and see a very structured approach, but they are all delivered in a different way. We've had some phenomenal results since being on the programme. We started in January 10, and in our May results of May 10 in Key Stage 1, we were at 30% at level 2 and above, so things were pretty dire for us. This year, we've been running the programme for 2 years now, this year we're looking at between 78 and 80% at level 2, so we're very pleased. The children really enjoy the lessons. We find that because they're grouped homogeneously, and so they're at a level where they're being challenged, but nobody is way above or way below anyone else, they're really engaging in the whole structure. The management signals that are all in place are commonplace across the schools, so everybody's reading from the same book, if you like. All of the children understand what's happening. It's full participation for the children while they're there, because there's lots of taught partners and working with partners, and it's really engaging for them. And we're getting some really nice writing and language development. We have, as I said earlier, a high percentage of EAL children, and that we've found is that when the children come into the school, they actually we've got a place to put them where they know that we're starting off right from the beginning and they can move forward. And they pick up very quickly because of the systematic phonics section of it. They're picking up their reading really quickly. We've been using the Phonics one-to-one tutoring kit. We started off at Christmas, and we put 5 children onto that. And we were really pleased with the results from that. They were taught for 20 minutes every day by TAs, and they were making progress of about 1 year and 4 months within 10 weeks. It was phenomenal, the amount that they made. But it wasn't just that their reading that they were making the progress with, it was actually their confidence. And when they're back in the classroom and they were engaging more in other lessons and putting their hands up and wanting to enjoy the rest of the lessons as well, gave them much more confidence. While we also do the phonics programme, we are involved in the Get Writing side of the programme also, and that we really like. It's almost like a traditional English lesson where we start off with a storybook and we delve into that and look at the language, etc., and that moves on to the Get Writing, which is always linked to the reading. And we're finding that the different structures, like the lots of talk for writing, which the children are enjoying, and there's really good quality modelled writing from the staff to the children to show them how sentences are constructed, how we use punctuation, all picked up from elements that they've looked at earlier in the week in the book. The writing progress as it goes through, we've seen a huge difference in the quality and the quantity of the writing that the children have. And so the reception children are writing sentences now, which is really good. And although they're not spelt as we would want them to be spelt, they are phonetically correct for what the level that they've been taught. And they're quite exciting because they've now got an opportunity to write down anything that they want that comes into their head because they've got that code, if you like. And when we get to the grey books, the children at the 2A level, the children are writing much more complex sentence structures using a wider range of vocabulary, and the content of vocabulary that they're using is much more exciting. We are a model school, and so we do have visitors come to us, and we're very proud to be a model school. Because of the impact that Read Writing has had for us, we really do want to share that with other people. And I think the importance of having the training has been absolutely imperative, so everybody knows where we're coming from. I think that the enjoyment that the children are getting from it is absolutely brilliant. We have the behaviour issues that are no-no in school really when we've got our Read Writing sessions happening, because everybody's engaged, everybody's participating. So finally really, I would really highly recommend Read Writing programmes. We're Read Writing throughout the school and it's had such a huge impact on us, and really every child deserves Read Writing.